Isabel Fahad, how are we doing this evening? Let's do this, fam. Let's do this. Yo, we're gonna have a pop here. I'm not even gonna lie. We're gonna have a pop coming. Right? How we doing? Ripiono, Ninja, Sony V, Twiggy, Awake. Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the show. Broadcast, whatever you want to call it. Damn, things are getting tight. Let's talk about the 4-hour, because really outside the 4-hour, there's not EMAs and MAs wise. We'll just get these out of the way. Outside the 4-hour, there's nothing really much to talk about. 21 EMA is bearish, close to crossing up, price action's above it. When that 21 EMA crosses up, if the price action holds above, it tends to be bullish. Take away the EMAs and MAs. We had the weekly close yesterday. We didn't just have the weekly close, we had the 2-week close. Go over here to the weekly close and you can just see we have lost previous support on this weekly and retested it so far on this weekly, which looks like a bearish retest. But the fact that we are holding the price right underneath is worrisome to me for looking down even further. Go over here to the stochastic right here, right? 19.4 to cross up. That's not very far on the weekly to cross up. We have crossed down though. That is a good point. And so the stochastic has room to go down even further. RSI, of course, it's oversold. It's got some bullish divergence that's still printed and can't print out. I'm trying to be open-minded. I'm trying to keep an open mind to both sides, bull, bear, because honestly, down here, we're at support. We haven't lost the lows. This isn't like previous times where we just blew through and it was so obvious that we're just going to keep going down. That's the truth, right? Like, this is, right now I would say this should be a blowdown, but obviously we're holding price here. Now, we could hold the price here all week under 19.296, maybe even get a wick up to 19.7, which is a main area I'm targeting. Why am I targeting the 19.7 area on Bitcoin? Because of the 21 EMA. If you go through history and the 21 EMA on the daily, it's very, very nice. A lot of confluence here. Look, support. Under here, it's resistance. It's just the yellow that we're talking about now. And that would be a nice retest, which we haven't had in a while. So right around 19.690. 19.7. Right around there. Wick can go above it. That's fine. No problem. We could go up this week, and then by the end of the week, it's only being Monday, we could go down in this market. So it looks like it wants to pump to me. It looks a little pumpy, especially with this 4-hour. Like I said, in my own system, 4-hour volatility is also picking up to the upside. This candle right here is not that bearish yet, even though volatility is picking up right now. And the 6-hour, right, is low volatility, and we have 59 minutes. So really this close is going to be huge. If we can somehow pump it at the close in the next 59 minutes and get us over that 19.296. Again, what is that 19.296? It's the weekly level, fam. We just lost it on the weekly close. We've tapped it up for resistance overnight. We've tapped it again, pretty damn close to it. And now we're sitting here either distributing or consolidating before we try to bounce this thing above. I've been looking at some charts, fam. A lot of charts. And the more bullish ones, that BNB is a perfectly good example of that's BNB Bitcoin, excuse me. Good example of some good reflection of this market. All right, so 1, 2. This is actually bearish. 10-day has, okay, so let's talk about like the 10-day. 10-day is really important. It closes tomorrow. You can imagine the 10-day closes tomorrow. This is what Bitcoin looks like on the 10-day. It's almost engulfing. It has to close above that 19.296, which is the 5-day, which is the weekly. So we're just talking about the next 24 hours. It has to close above this. So this could be a little bit of a bear trap. Close above that for the 10-day. It doesn't look like the worst candle in the world. Either way, wickless on the top. Horrible looking candle. But if you go over here to like BNB, right? This is fatigue. We couldn't even make, in 20 days, couldn't even make a new bodied candle. It did close green, don't get me wrong, but it wouldn't. And now you have volatility picking up to downside on a flat candle. This has to change in 24 hours, or I will be dropping the biggest BNB short signal you've ever seen. I'm not even gonna lie, but there's something to say about this. Okay, you zoom in, and something I'm looking at here, the possible cup and handle, right? You got a nice little cup handle on the 4-hour BNB, so it could be saved. It's at the point on the 4-hour of being saved where volatility is extremely low. Either buyers come in, pump Bitcoin, or the sellers come in hot and dump it at the close. That's what's gonna. I mean, it's gonna happen close to the close, in my opinion. It's interesting. It's interesting because right now the S&P, fam, it don't look good. Okay, we're starting out another red week. Body, right? Here we go. Hot volatility down. Now let's break this. Let's break this volatility down here on the daily. Okay, boom. That's what we want to see. Complete absorption here. See that? No volatility on this candle. That is the biggest bounce signal you want to see on the S&P. It's either going to go either way, right? It can go down or up. In my opinion, we could start climbing and the algos could start printing this volatility up like they did over here. Just slowly, because they've gotten it basically to an equal position. I'm not going to make the double bottom argument. I don't care about the double bottom. At this point, I really care about the metrics, the variables. And I would say the volatility is very, very low down here. So there is some fatigue. I do expect a bounce. A lot of reasons I expect a bounce is because when we get down to this weekly 200 MA, as I spoke about in previous streams. All right, so we're going to get rid of the 21 and the 50 real quick. We get down to this 200 weekly, 200 MA on the weekly, all right? Sorry, EMA. Look, first off, we opened underneath it. All right, we tend to go down and bounce this move. All right, go through history again, back here to 2008. We get down here. Look, here it is. We held. Get down here, a little bit of a bear trap, bounce, dead cat bounce, and then we go lower. All right? All right, well, that's only one time, Savage. Oh, no. Here's another time. Support, bounce. Look at that. Look at this. Resistance right here. Resistance. You can go through all of history on the 200 EMA on the weekly and just see how this plays out. This is going to be, so it may not be here, but it's going to be down here. And then we come up. So it might be one more shakeout. Don't get me wrong. Come up here and then further down wherever the bottom tends to be. And then, I'm not going to be calling the bottom here. I'm not going to be calling the bottom in general. I will say this, okay? Look at Bitcoin and look at the S&P, fam. And this is serious. This is actually something that I think is a good point in any matter, is the fact that here's that last week's S&P, right? And here's last week's Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin held up very well. And as far as you're concerned, this support is pretty damn strong. Okay, fam? As far as you're concerned, what if this is the bottom? We all act like geniuses. I may act like a genius sometimes. I may act like an arrogant genius. Like I know it all. Like I know everything about the markets. Trust me, I don't know everything about the markets. I'm humbled by these markets every single day. Some weeks more than others. And fam, I'm not, that's why I'm deploying 20% of my cash here. The longer we stay here, the longer we can hold these lows, bounce it a couple times. Now, where is this bounce going to take us? That I can see kind of the S&P printing us. Maybe it'll come over here at 20.7, 20.9. It's a nice solid resistance right here. And then we go down lower. And expect it's not going to be like this. As you've already seen from this area of support, it's probably going to be like this. Right? Support held again. Why can't we lose this 18K? Maybe they can pop it up a new high. Oh man, we can't lose this. We can't lose this level here. Can you imagine the pain? Oh, then finally we lose it. Down to the next level. Oh, wait. Savage. That reminds me of a lot of 2018 PA. When Bitcoin dominance bounced. Didn't you argue that? Oh, yes. Yes, fam. That is right. What if what we're talking about here is this was 17K. Here was 17K. Here was the 17.6. And here was us holding the line. 17K. Here's us holding the line. It looks a lot the same to me, especially the fact that right here is when Bitcoin dominance bounced. Right in this area. All right, so we've seen the Bitcoin dominance bounce. That's the pain. Big dog, I know. I know it's not the bottom. My point is look, I'm not big dog. I ain't shilling at 40K. I sure as hell wasn't shilling at 40K. I was shilling shorts at 40K. Twiggy, I am bullish for bounce probably like 19.7, maybe higher. That's what I mean by bullish. I just think we're going to just... Everyone's a genius. I just think we're going to see a lot of this sideways action. That's true, Sony Vive. But I'm deploying 20% of my capital. There's a lot of things I'm looking at, family. There's probably... Listen, I'm deploying 20% of my capital right here, cash, sub 20K Bitcoin, on Bitcoin. I'm deploying 20% of my capital on Ethereum and 20% of my capital on Solana. So whatever you want to divide it up, 20% of my capital divided by 3. Mostly that's what I'm buying right now. Now listen, think about this. There's probably an 80% chance this is not the bottom. So because there's a high probability this is not the bottom, I can wait till lower. Now, I didn't buy at 30K Bitcoin. I bought once at 40K Bitcoin, some spot, admittingly, said it right there on Twitter, and sold it at break even at 40K. And I actually sold it at the very end of the bear channel, right before it broke down. I bought it at the very end of the bear channel, right before it broke down, because I was holding on to my bearish bias and it wouldn't break down for so long there at that 40K all the way to the kind of, we wicked up to 48K, in fact, back then, early this year. But when that was going down, I was so impatient that at the very end I turned kind of bull, kind of how I am right now, and then we ended up dropping. So maybe every time I turn bull, we're gonna drop. I wouldn't doubt that. I mean, every time the bear turns bull, we're gonna drop, But I'm not turning bull. I just think that we're gonna see a nice little pump, relief pump. Where that relief pump takes us, 19.7 minimum. Maybe we'll see a little bit higher. Maybe we'll see 20.7. But listen, I'm playing every move, every swing The $10 tip, because if this is what's going to happen, I'm going to play that 10-15% range, right? I'm going to buy the lows and I'm going to identify this early. This is probably this is very similar to what I expect. I actually expect sideways the next few months, while the S&P may make new lows and Bitcoin may not. Can you imagine that? It seems like every time the S&P is not tick-tocking, Bitcoin's pumping. So it's, they're trying to hold it here. They've done a great job, in my opinion. Look at this. The weekly is green. The S&P weekly is not green after one day. So, don't count this area out, at least for a temporary relief bounce. There's people buying here like billions of dollars that can just throw money at it. Billionaires aren't more broke right now. The people that own the whales, that own all the Bitcoin, they're more broke. It's not like they have to sell their Bitcoin to survive right now. The big whales, like Sailor and shit, they don't have to sell their Bitcoin. The people who are selling their Bitcoin right now are miners. But there's going to be a leveling point. None of us really know where that is. There's a lot of things you can look at. Look, I like to use Levitas. Levitas is dope. Like some dope shit, dude. Dope. Like, hold on. No, sorry. I'm thinking of Crypto Quant. Here we go. Every time it always makes me do this. Hold on, fam. All right, we're back. All right, so check this out, right? Watch this. So read all this data right here. Exchange reserve. Now this is where I can't oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, so right, tell me this. Here's the exchange reserve. Here's the price of Bitcoin. White is the price of Bitcoin. The amount in the exchanges is the purple. All right. So we've only gone down since October 2019. The amount of Bitcoin in a reserve has only gone down. Okay. Understand? And look how the price kind of has reacted to it. I think it's really important. So right here is actually when we started the bull run. We just broke up above, and now the price is above the exchange reserve median. Okay. So like kind of the average compared to price. But you see how the exchange reserve is starting to go up here. There's people, It's going down, it's going down, it goes up, it's going down, it's going up. And this is really only been since, shoot, this data only goes back to 2019. But you can just see how this sideways action starts working. Look at this. There's all types of data you can look at here. Miner's position index is the ratio of total miner outflow to its 1 year moving average of total miner outflow, US dollars. Higher value shows that miners are sending more coins than usual, which indicates possible selling. If miners send proportion of the reserve at the time, it could trigger a price drop. All right, so the higher, the more bearish. March this year. Last real pop was September 1st. That's interesting. June. All right, so exchange whale ratio. The ratio of the top 10 inflows to the total inflows of the exchange. High values indicate whales are using the exchange in large amount. Wow. All kinds of stuff. I'm doing great, Unc. It is a good deal. All kinds of stuff we can look at. Vedas has good stuff though too. To learn about options, so important. One, two, three. Okay, so this is the one I will care about. A lot of money on puts. Oh. Levitas. Laevitas. Dope, man. Dope. Man, I'm currently, let's see, hold on. I'll show you guys what I am. Currently long on Solana. I don't know if my Solana's in. There we go. I was like, what? I was like, what? Something's frozen. Call Sam. Not Sam FTX. We all hate him. Get some good music going, huh? See, I made you wait all the way to the end to show you that I was long. You like that? I'm like so bullish. We might go to 19.7. 19.7, fam. I mean, like real talk.
Je veux le paradis, mais sans mourir. Je veux avoir d'argent, sans travailler. Je veux coucher avec lui. J'ai un ami. Je veux tout.
Chain link marine, bro. Chain link marine, bro. Chainlink hasn't seen a new high since 2020. But I still own Chainlink, so I'm not gonna hate on Chainlink. I'm not even gonna hate on Chainlink. I like Chainlink. I just wonder if that one spam Twitter account ever was right about them being a scam. Y'all know what I'm talking about? You guys remember that? What was that? Who remembers that? Can you chart Woo, please? Yeah. Who remembers that? What was the yo Bimbo, thank you for that follow. What was that Twitter that like was hating on Chainlink 2020 2021? Oh, Sony V, you were on crypto back then? It's a dope song. Well, God, I can't remember what it was. Shiver. All right, we're looking at Woo. Woo it is, fam. Woo, woo, woo. Is it like a... Woo? Foot Locker? You know it's a shit coin and you can't find it on Woo Trade? Oh, I'm on stocks. My bad. I was like... All right. Whoa, whoa. Looks like it wants more, but that's kind of a nasty wick. It's got to close over. Woo has to just close over simply. That means Bitcoin was close over it too, over its resistance. 1410, 1408. It's there. Looks good. Looks good, fam. You know what really helps is inverting some fucking shit, dude. Right? So let me help you out with this. Like, we obviously have this nice kind of trend line here. It ain't perfect, deviation, whatever you want to call it. A nasty wick from rate hikes. But right now it's holding it. You go to things like Solana. Has a nice upward channel we're starting right now, right? Remember, get that channel to fit your bias, fam. That's the rule of thumb. You look like a genius if you can get this channel to look really, really clean. That's clean, you know? Don't need wicks. Remember that. Don't need wicks. Bodies. Bodies. Yeah. You know, we're at midline. Maybe rejection, come back down here and pop. No reason to be bearish on Solana. Now look at Solana, like the big time frame. All right, let's just delete everything. Let's just start fresh. People need to take advantage of Solana right now. Yo, listen to this, okay? Turn it down the music for a second. Savage is gonna motherfucking talk. Savage is gonna motherfucking talk right now. When we were at 19K, Matic was at 30 cents. Okay. Back over here in early this summer. Okay, when we were over here, Matic was 30 cents at one point, and it pumped to be 90 cents. I see that same thing happening. Okay, so let's go to Matic. Perfect time, fam. Go to my homeboy Matic's house. We're gonna see how this played. All right, so June 18th. Came down here, dipped to the lows, ba-da. Beautiful pattern, pumped up 2x, 3x. Beautiful, love it. Love to see it. Now, in my opinion, Matic actually has a massive bull flag going out, and as much as I want to well, perfect. As much as I want to just whatever short it, I'm not going to short it. This is pretty good right now. We're just consolidating under the 200 EMA. Matic looks really, really good for another pop at least. But yeah, fam. There we go. So I want to short it because of revenge trade, but that doesn't really matter. The chart does say we're sitting here under the daily 200 EMA. That's pretty important. Just consolidating. Any big Matic whale can come in here and pop us up. But obviously the overall markets still look down, so just be careful here. We're in a downward channel. Play this shit. I will say this though. Solana has not had its fun. It has not had a pop. Looks very similar to Bitcoin, but better, fam. In fact, you can go Solana Bitcoin pair. I don't have it right here. You can see how well it's doing. Pull that baby up. Pull that baby up. Solana Bitcoin. Where's my baby? By the way, I'm becoming a Solana whale. If you have a problem with that, talk shit in chat right now. I don't care how many network problems they've had, only because of the fact, look at this. Rounded bottom. Badam. I don't care how many problems they've had. They're like light years ahead of where volatility picking up. Ooh, fam. This is the play of the year, the end of the year, Q4. Q4 is coming, fam. I'm telling you right now. Ooh. Fam, we're going to do this. Look at the 3 month. Look at the quarterly Solana. Okay, look at this quarterly Bitcoin. That's all you need to set. That's all you need. Ethereum looks better. BNB. Look at the 2 week compared, or look at the 10-day. That's the chart to look at. No volatility, pop. Telling you, it's coming, fam. Gold USD. That's what I wanted to see. Yo, I'll be right back. I'll be right back, fam. I'll be right back. Actually, we're gonna call it. Mad love. Appreciate all you. Be on tomorrow morning. You know it. New York Open. I'm gonna see you later. Don't worry. We're looking up, fam. Oh shit, by the way, Bitcoin's pumping. What do you know? Ba-da. Let's go to my rich. I'm rich. There it is. I'm rich. I got my two Tealstreet trades. Loaded. $13 on my Solana. $13. All that money is going to buy more Solana. Yo, have a problem with it. I'm telling you right now, I missed out on Ethereum. when I could have bought Ethereum in 2018, 2019. I'm not making the same mistake on Solana in 2022, 2023, 2024. I'm telling you right there, right now, accumulate. This is going back to 200 plus next bull cycle. Even if it takes 2-3 years, I don't give a shit. That is the absolute truth. I'm not just doing this for the hype, the clout. Don't give a fuck. Straight up. Doing it. Solana is light years ahead of Bitcoin. Not Bitcoin, sorry, Ethereum, in my opinion. From where it was, Ethereum is like ahead of it now, but like at its youth, Solana's